check back and let's go. I'm back for another video. I hope you guys are having a great time and welcome back to my channel. I'm sure you're like, wait, you're so excited to start this video. In this situation, I must be frank, I am not, but I'm a happy person. That's why my video started that way. But to my new subscribers and my old subscribers, I think you guys know why this video should be done, right? I think you guys know why this video should be done. So guys, before we start this video, I just want you guys to know that I am truly upset. I am sad by what has transpired in the beauty community on YouTube, and a part of me wants to take a week off from YouTube just because it is a mess. Like right now it has been a mess and I'm so upset about it. So you guys have already seen the title. It's about the Tati Westbrook and James Charles drama, the saga. I think this will be the last video I'm hoping that I do about it, just because it's so negative. So I had to check, I had to, you know, get some receipts back to see what's going on. But before I start this video, I wanted to say something. Guys, there are so many things that has come up, like so many receipts, and I'm like, oh my god. You know what, there is this adage in my birth country. It says, he who has not sinned should throw the first stone. It's in the Bible, right? In the scriptures. For people who are religious, it's in the scriptures. He that is without sin should throw the first stone. So there is someone who said Jeffree Star. I have to come to that because it makes me so upset. I am really upset because you guys know I love Jeffree Star so much, and I've also said it so many times. He's the most legendary YouTuber in the beauty community on YouTube, and I've always, you know, like, oh my god, Jeffree Star. But no one told me that there were a lot of receipts on, you know, about Jeffree Star, and I'm shocked because on Twitter he said that James Charles, oh my god, that James Charles was a danger to society.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all.
And I am shocked because when I saw these receipts now, I was like, are you kidding me? No, you did not. It's like a pot calling a kettle black.
They have so many parallels, it's honestly weird. Their endless amounts of scandal, the beauty community, their transition into music and makeup. We all know of James and Jeffree's quote racist past, although I will say James' tweets seem more ignorant and playful than downright racist.
Oh, hell no! Okay.
I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all, like the tweets that James sent out during the period of time that they hit the internet, those are probably the jokes that I was making with my friends when I was younger.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all.
On the other hand, Jeffree's past when it comes to race seems just downright racist. You know, yelling racial slurs, acid on black women.
It makes no sense to me. I was like, wait. So I saw a video of him holding someone's balls.
How was your show? You're not nice to me.
I knew it was big. I missed these.
How was your show? You're not nice to me.
I knew it was big.
Mind you, they made James Charles look like he's like they said, a predator. The way they said it is like he just goes in the back alley and waits for straight guys so he can just bounce at them and convert them.
Oh, hell no! Okay.
So what? I was like, how do you convert it's like converting orange to apples, or orange to mango, or orange to banana. How do you do that? Manipulate. I was like, wait, what are you guys saying? So when I saw these receipts about Jeffree Star,
damn!
I was shocked. I was like, and people were like, oh well, it's the MySpace days, so it's, you know, he was just staying edgy and all that. And I was like, excuse me, what are you guys talking about?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all.
So if a millennial does all that, what do you expect James, a Generation Z, to do? To be himself. And then when I saw it, I was like, oh. And the tweets, ever since this James Charles drama and Tati Westbrook, do you know that Jeffree Star has deleted over 1,000 tweets? Over 1,000 tweets dated back up till 2010.
Jeffree Star deleting thousands of tweets after calling James Charles out over on Twitter.
So that's what I'm saying. Before people cast stones at others, have you checked your own backyard to see if you are 100% clean? And that's why I didn't draw into conclusion to judge James like, oh my god. And by the way, him being attracted to straight people, I won't say it's a fetish at this point. It's what he likes is what he likes. Like some of you guys said, if it's a female that did this, because I've seen situations where a female is like, you're gay, I can turn you straight, and I'm sure when he said that, he said it as a joke or something, and Tati took it to a whole different level. Anyway, I was shocked when I saw those receipts about Jeffree Star. I was like, are you kidding me? You even did worse than James. I've never seen James drag anyone by the balls.
Recent scandal on what has happened with James is fairly known, but what is not commonly known is that at James' age, Jeffree also had an extreme fixation with straight men. So much so, Jeffree even made a song about it. And the lyrics, well, the lyrics are weird to say the least. Straight boys, where you at? I'm a boyfriend kleptomaniac. Straight boys, where you at? I want a boy with juicy lips who doesn't care I don't have tits. I want a boy like me but hotter, to eat me out like Jeffrey Dahmer. Straight boys, I must confess, want to get under my dress. Give me a kiss, kiss.
Like, no. So I was like, and guys, I want you guys to know that sometimes people who say those things more, right, they are actually the purest of heart. Like, they are the ones that are cleaner. I'm not kidding you. Sometimes I've seen it where you see someone talk about sex all the time, but when you get to know them, they've not even had sex. They just talk about it. Like, to them, it's like talking to their friends about something. It's true, guys. So don't judge a book by its cover. That's why people judging James Charles by its cover. I'm like, you guys don't know that kid may be better than you guys even can imagine. So I felt so bad. Then I also heard that, I knew that Jackie Aina and Jeffree Star, they hated each other. I would say hated each other, but they don't talk to each other. They're enemies, but I had no idea why. I just knew it was something racist. But I just found out that he actually called Jackie Aina a gorilla.
Oh, hell no!
No. Guys, it's not funny. When I heard it, I was like, a what? I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god. Now I know why Jackie Aina cannot forgive him. It makes a lot of sense. For me, I would forgive him and forget him. That's the kind of person I am, but it makes a lot of sense now. Why? I was like, oh my god. They said it was in the past, but when I heard the reason why, I was like, oh, you hold up. I was like, you guys did not tell me that part. Anyway, so it's really sad to know that these people that have a lot of rotten eggs in their baskets are throwing stone at a kid. He's barely 19. Like, he's 19. Like, so when I heard all this stuff, I was like, wow. So I was like, let's get this out. But I just wanted you guys to know about these people attacking James Charles before I get into the James Charles and Tati Westbrook situation. So at this point, I have seen the receipts of people coming forward with their guys. Oh, this is the DM James Charles sent me. I was like, are you guys kidding me?
Oh, wow. These lyrics are so brash and out there, like it's very controversial. And we all know James's boy issues, and people might say, well, James was trying to manipulate straight boys into doing something with him. And I mean, from the lyrics that Jeffree had in his song to his past tweets, it seems like Jeffree did as well.
So are you guys telling me that in this day and age that is so sensitive and so all about technology, you don't slide into people's DM? Like, they did it like, oh my god, see, this is how he comes and, steals people, and it's like he comes and kills them and turns them into gay. Like, turning them to gay is that it's like a death sentence to them. That's how they make it feel. Oh, let's read what James Charles sent me. Let's read what I was like, oh my god, are you guys kidding me? I knew people who dated like 11 boys and none of them even knew. And I would look at her, I'm like, God, how do you do it? Like, I was shocked because all the 11 boys, then there was nothing like phones and stuff like that. So it's like, she will meet one day, then she will go meet one. So if those were out in the light today, what do you think would have happened? So I was like, wait, Did he sleep with any of these people? No. He kissed them, some of them, few of them, like 10% of them. And I was like, then they said someone called Larson Soft came up, she's a singer. I don't even know who she is. So I was like, wait, you guys, it's like this kid, you've dragged his name through the mud. Now you just want to bury him 12 feet under, not even 6 feet.
Oh, hell no! Okay.
Like, can you guys just stop? Like, stop. This kid is going through so much right now, and you guys are talking about how to destroy him, cancel him, and this, it's so sad that we live in a very sensitive, era, and it's just ridiculous. Like, I am so sad by this situation because it doesn't give any good name to YouTube. It doesn't give any good name to the beauty community. At this point, the beauty community should be cancelled. I'm sorry.
I want you guys to know I don't hate James Charles. I don't want you guys hating on him. I can't even go online right now. It's painful to watch someone that you have cared about be dragged, and to know that this all started because of me. I pray that we can all kind of go through this storm together and end up on the other side, James included. I don't think his career is over. I don't think he's canceled. I think he needs some help, and I think he needs better people around him. And I know I will never be that person again. I guess the big thing that I wanted to share is, and I've said this so many times in the past, and I'll say it again, like, when someone is called out on their crap, they can do a few different things. They can, change and make a great comeback and really look at what they're doing that's not right and fix it. And that's all I hope for. Like, it should be cancelled because the friendships there are not real. None of those friendships are real. I was like, oh my God, if I'm to do a collaboration, I'm scared to even do a collaboration with anyone from the beauty community that is not real, because this has shown me that James Charles is real. And I'll tell you guys why. You guys will be like, ew, James Charles, just put your claws back in and just listen to me. From the first day this kid came into this industry, this kid never pretended to be an angel.
Hi sisters! Team Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm joined with two absolute legends, Ryland and Shane.
Hello.
Hello.
What is a legend, really?
You.
Us.
Thank you.
You guys, I'm so excited for this collab. We've been dying to do this literally for the longest time ever in the entire world. And for today's video, we're going to be doing an episode of Beauty Battles. This is a series I do on my channel where I have two different people take half my face of makeup and compete to see who is the better MUA.
What is that? How does somebody like you date?
I don't. I never had a boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah, so sad.
You're working too much.
Yeah, I just hook up with straight guys on the DL.
Where do you find them?
Social media. My Tinder keeps getting deleted because they always report me for being a catfish, so I gave up on that. So the only app I still check every once in a while is Bumble. Oh my God.
We love her. Wait, but you like being punched, or you like the idea of being punched?
No, it's just a joke for Instagram.
What?
I would not want to be
it.
punched. Okay. It's when you post a picture like a car, I'll be like, oh, run me over, daddy.
Never. This kid said his mind from the first day till the last day as a Generation Z. He said his mind, he never hid it, and people have been, negligent. The Generation Z, they say their mind, and I love that because it helps them to live freer, breathe. I love it, seeing Generation Z, millennials, it changed. It just tells me that the world is going in a direction where people can relate with one another, because it's this hiding how I feel that costs a lot of suicides, that costs a lot of dramas, that costs a lot of BS. This Generation Z, speak the man, boom, hello, so it shows how human we are meant to be, and I love that. So anyone going after this kid never ever pretended. And then I saw Tati's video and she said, do you know that his demographic is between 12 to 14 years old and blah blah blah. She made it look like, oh my God, if these people be like James Charles, oh my God, this world would burn, literally. Oh my, you don't want. So of course parents are like, oh my God, I don't want my child to be like James Charles, because guess what, oh my God, are you kidding? And I was like, Tati, he may have his bad sides, but this kid is a good kid. He's a good kid. Deep down, he's hardworking. Are you kidding me? He's hardworking. Of course, he has always been direct because his generation, they are direct. They don't sugarcoat things. When I do someone's hair and their generation, so they're like, oh, I don't like this color, can we make it dark? Like they said, and I love that, rather than hiding it and go home and then cry about it. They tell you to your face, and I love that because then you can make the hair the right color, and they're like, you see them so happy. It shows. I love people that are sincere. I've always been sincere, and I will never stop being sincere. So when I see people that are sincere, he said it. He even said my crush does my makeup. He never hid it from anyone. So the other thing I have to talk about is Tati. So yesterday Tati brought out a video, yes, today is the 17th when I'm doing this video. Tati brought out this video. They're talking about a lot, but first, before that, I just want to talk about these assumptions. Then the way she did this stuff, it's like, oh my god, James Charles disobeyed her, he ruined their friendship. And I was like, wait, and I saw these receipts from the channel Yes the Tea, and I saw that this situation had occurred with Manny MUA Lover Lee, and they all did a promotion of her products.
March 2nd, 2018, the day Halo Beauty launched, James tweeted, "So excited and proud of @GlamLifeGuru for her launch of @Halo Beauty. Just placed my order, so happy to support my mama." On March 5th, 2018, James posted the following snap.
Sisters, I just received my package from Halo Beauty. This is Tati's brand new brand. I did not tell Tati that I was buying these, but I did pay for these myself because I just wanted to support her, and I'm so happy. I know she's getting a lot of backlash on this, which is making me so mad because I know she's worked so hard on these for the past several years now. She's told me a little bit about the process, but she's done a very good job of keeping this secret and working super, super hard. I already consulted with my doctor. I am good to go to take these, and I'm very much looking forward to trying them out, supporting her. And of course, I will let you sisters know the tea on these and how I feel after taking them for, I think the period is 3 weeks. You should start seeing results. So congratulations, Tati. I love you literally so much, and I'm very, very proud of you and all your hard work.
On August 22nd, 2018, James attended the launch party for Kiwi Seed Booster. On August 29th, 2018, James posted the following photo to Snapchat. The caption reads, "Day 5 of my @Halo Beauty Kiwi Seed Booster pills." On September 11th, 2018, James promoted Halo Beauty in his video titled "Little Brother Buys My Makeup," which currently sits at almost 15 million views.
I have to word okay, I forgot to say too. Hello. I'm going to a really important event later on tonight. My best friend.
We are going to a very important event.
Yes, this is true. But you don't have to wear makeup to it.
Yeah, true.
I'm more important.
Whoa.
We are going to a makeup launch tonight, and I have to look very good because there's going to be press there. And this is a very important launch to me because it is my best friend Tati. She's launching something new on Halo Beauty. Super proud of her. By the time this video's out, it'll already be up. So go check it out. Promo for Tati. Love you the most.
But she made it look like they did not do any product promotion at all. So it tells me that she only wants them to promote only her products and no other products ever, and that's impossible. Like, you guys are there to make a living for yourself. If there were opportunities, you would take them. You support your friends and still take other opportunities. So I was like, wait, she's been a biased, she has what we call a biased selfish personality. It's not a bad thing, it's just where you have a friend that just wants you to support them only and never support anyone else that will help you make a living. Just them alone. And that's impossible. Like, I don't, so I was like, oh, it makes a lot of sense, because when I saw it, I was like, James Charles, and I was seeing the receipts of James Charles promoting her stuff on his Instagram and stuff. He bought the, I was like, wait, he had done this prior to this. So it made no sense to me I was like, oh my god. Because the way it sounded like James Charles had never ever promoted her stuff ever. So when I saw the receipts, I was like, wait, what? Though the artist pass and stuff, there were some discrepancies there, right? But compared to the way she made it seem, I had no idea. And she knew that they would give them passes and all that. I was like, wait, you know all these details?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all.
So that means before putting out this video, you really thought about it, you really planned it, you took time to execute this video. This video was not just out of the blue. So that says a lot about all parties. And I am not supporting anyone here, I am just putting the facts to you guys. Now, her video just came up last night and I watched it. Why I did it? video, I was like, are you kidding me? Knowing too well that I have watched the waiter from Seattle, I am J Gage and all that stuff.
Don't come back to me with you think you're straight.
That kind of freaked me out.
You tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay.
I was pretty sure I was straight.
I don't think that you're straight. I really don't.
You went on to delete and unsend those messages.
And the next day, he had DM'd me on Instagram. Oh my God, I noticed you last night, like I thought you were really beautiful. And I was like...
I said, LOL, it's Sam the busser from John Howie. John Howie's the restaurant that we worked at. He replied, OMFG, and actually invited me out to his hotel. At that time, I was bi-curious. I had never done anything with a guy before. In the video, he said I was brought up by 4 security guards, but in reality, I was brought up by 1 concierge. And we ended up watching a movie, and after that movie, he asked to kiss me. And I was very nervous, because I had never done anything with a guy, and I said yes. We ended up making out for around an hour. If I'm being honest, he's the worst kisser I've ever kissed. Way too much tongue. So he didn't want me to leave from the hotel room. And he kept telling me to stay, like, please stay, don't leave me. But I really wanted to go home, so I left.
They kissed James Charles. Literally, they made him feel like, okay, there is a chance, yeah. Manipulated. The way they made it look like, oh, he just threw like, I have cash here. You have to kiss me or sleep with me and take this cash. Like, that's how they put it. And I was like, wait.
Oh, hell no! Okay.
Seattle, he left. Then your sister told you to slide into, you know, to try it. Then you slid into his DM. Really? You just gave him hope when there is no hope. So at the end of the day, you just used this person. You just played with his emotions. And now I know why he cried. We all know he works so hard. He doesn't have time to have a social life or an opportunity to date. And this is the only way he can do it, using technology. And you guys make him look like a demon, like seriously like a demon, like a serpent, like he's a danger to society, predator. You can tell I am so pissed that my words are going everywhere. And I was like, wow. After looking at all the evidence, and if this gender was switched and it was a different situation, let's be real, I don't think it would be this intense. So at the end of the day, I meant what I said. James Charles is being punished for his sexuality and who is attracted to him.
To be successful and adored by the masses. Everything is over-sexualized, and that's the huge underlayer to this all, that I finally have had enough. The last phone conversation that James Charles and I had, he said some things telling me about a situation that happened in Seattle at my birthday, and it literally made me want to vomit. Oh my God, you tried to trick a straight man into thinking he's gay yet again, and somehow you're the victim. You know, it's really disgusting to manipulate someone's sexuality, especially when they are still, you know, emerging into adulthood and don't quite have everything figured out. You are using your fame, your power, your money to play with people's emotions. You're threatening to ruin them. You're threatening to embarrass them. And you're doing that to have them behave sexually in your favor, even if they're straight. And you know what? That's not okay. That behavior is not okay. Whether you're a woman, a man, gay, straight, bi, whatever sexual orientation you are, that is your personal call, and it is not someone else's to take. It's not someone else's to play with. It's not someone else's to mess with. And how dare you laugh about it and make meme after meme and retweet and this and that and I love straight boys, and make it a joke.
It's simple as that. Yes, he has attitude problems, but that's because his generation, they speak their mind. Like, they're like, I want this. Like, they're direct, and I love that part of it. Like, being direct, being open, they don't say, oh no, no. They're like, it's me first. Like, he has a business, he has an empire. Of course, he's a boss, so it's that boss mode. He's in a boss mode. Some people are leader mode, some people are boss mode. He's a boss mode. So I was like, okay, I see why, you know, he acts the way he does. You know, I'm a leader mode, so mine is like I lead by example, but some people are boss mode, so it makes a lot of sense. When you have that power and money, it can change you. It's true. I'm the opposite, honey. I'm not gonna let that. Nope, it's not happening to me. But that aside and jokes aside, I just want you guys to see where I'm coming from, and then you can tell me what you think. Now, I watched Tati video, Tati said that she had no idea that the video, when she put it up, that it will have so much impact. And I was like,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all,
with Tati's video, I have mixed feelings about it, because when she said that, I was like, excuse me? Tati has had 5.9 million, now she has over 10 million subscribers. Wow.
damn!
She had 5.9 million, James Charles had 6.6 million. You add them together, you have about 22,400,000 subscribers. Now, as a result of the internet, you double that by 2 because some of the viewers are not subscribed to them. Times 2 will give you about 44,800,000 people watching.
You know, I need to take a time out, and all of this has been way, 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 way bigger than I think anyone could have ever imagined. And when you think of the number of subscribers that I have and like big videos that I've had in the past talking about controversial issues, never in a million years would I think that this situation would reach what it did.
How? I'm not kidding you. Tati is actually clueless about the reality right now, or ignorance. I love her so much, you guys know that, but I think I'm not even coming after her or insulting her, but I think she's not in touch with the Generation Z's and the millennials. Like, I don't think she's in touch with the way they see things and the way she sees things. There is this disconnect, because when she said that, I was like, honey, there's a possibility of 45, mathematically I said, there is a possibility of 45 million people seeing your video. And she then said that, so when I heard, I was like, wait, no. You should have an idea that, yes, this video will cause a lot of problem. We all know the money situation. It was big, and he was at 5 million subscribers. So you can imagine 16 point something million? Are you kidding me? Then, when this happened, I was like, no, she did not just say that in her video. Then she cried. When James Charles cried, they're like, oh no, it's fake. James Charles did not expect to wake up in the morning and see a video that will ruin his career and plan. Like, it's unexpected. How do you prepare yourself to cry about it? How do you prepare yourself? Mind you, this kid has tried to be strong all this time, through the business, through all this stuff. It has changed him to be strong. So it will be hard for him to cry and roll all over the floor. It makes a lot of sense. If you've gone through so much hardship all through your life, being bullied and all that, and then you become strong, it's hard for you to cry all over again. Like, because you've stayed strong so much of your life that it's hard to cry. No, like, so I was like, wow, I'm sorry, he was set up. Like, he was set up. I don't think it was intentional, but this stuff he was set up. It wasn't an intentional setup, because I could tell from Tati she didn't even know this was gonna happen, which is weird to me. So if she said she had no idea this was gonna blow up, knowing that YouTubers now go to the Met Gala and stuff, and influencers in larger scale, even more famous than most musicians, I was like, you didn't know that? Okay, she said so. I'll take her words for it. And then she said, I can tell that she came from a loving place in her own way, in her own unique way, that she was doing the right thing by coming out this way with this situation.
I think that we owe it to James to let him figure it out and heal. And I hope that he does that, and I hope he seeks out people that have his best interest and not just people on his payroll, because you need that and you deserve that. I don't want it to just go away and be dusted under the rug, but I do want to move through this, and I do pray that he moves through it and that he one day, not now, it won't happen now, but I hope that one day he'll look back and be able to acknowledge that this was from a good place. But he did publicly apologize, and I'm just hoping that we can leave it at that and close this up, and that people can drop this and move forward and let some actual healing happen, and I'm gonna take a solid time out and reflect, and I'm thinking about everything, just so you know, like I'm thinking about everything. I think a lot of people have opinions and they watch our community and maybe that's why, but I didn't think it would go down like this. And I've been unable to really look at much. I love James Charles. I loved him from the moment I met him. I don't know, he was like this underdog kid that everybody took a shit on. Like, that's how I felt for a long time, so I felt like I needed to help him somehow. Like, I needed to help him like it was helping me. I know a lot of people are not gonna understand, and a lot of people think this is fake, or that they think that there was this, like, big agenda or anything, and there's not. So yes, I'm hurting, but so is James, and so is our community and a huge audience, and I guess I just pray that we can all, like, be kind with each other through this, and I'm gonna take a time out, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna continue to play with makeup because it makes me the happiest.
But then again, she said something else that I was like, huh. She said that, well, the press, you know, came for her family, you know, they contacted her family, and that had never happened before. You have all, like, how can you not? It made news. It will make news. PewDiePie situation made news. So I was shocked when she said she never knew it would get to this point. And then she said that if she really wanted to take him down, this is what she said, if she really wanted to take him down, I'll put the clips, that she would have gone to those networks and give every little details.
My family's being contacted by the media. That's never happened. I was offered to do interviews, and if I really wanted to take him down and ruin him and cancel James Charles, I would have been at every studio, and I would have been sharing every little detail that I could, and just know that I didn't.
And I was like, are you kidding me? That means she's telling us that she even has more bullets in her reserve without saying it in a very elegant, angelic way. And I was like, wait, any person that is smart, educated, would see that you're saying that, and that you didn't even, this is nothing compared to what you have. I was like, no, you did not just say that. Like, are you serious right now? This kid is going to, it's like, if he has lost about 4 million subscribers, it's like you want him to lose more. That's how, I was like, wait, like, it's like, okay, we've seen he's a bad person according to her, right? But he's not just this bad, there is more badness. And I was like, honey, are you telling me that you don't have any skeleton in your closet? Like, so I was like, before putting out a video, you have to look at that video 3 times before putting it out, because, and she cried, and I could tell that she was heartbroken because James was her friend, and she could see that the relationship can never be the same. They can never have a relationship that will be the way it was. It's impossible. I'm sorry, it's impossible. And I could tell, so I could see that she was coming from a loving place in her heart, and she never liked the hate. But when she said, oh, I never expected this hate, I was like, girl, this world we live in today, the Me Too era and all that, this world today is so sensitive to things that there is no way there will not be a I'm siding with this and I'm siding with this and those in between like me. There is no way that would not have happened. Like, it's common sense. And you being an adult, you should know, Tati, that was bound to happen. So when she said that, no, I didn't know, I was like, really? I knew that was gonna happen. Like, when Jeffree Star, Manny MUA and Laura Lee situation, sides were taken. Like, literally. Shane Dawson was with Jeffree Star, did a series. I was like, what are you saying? So I was shocked when she said this. So there are things in that video, I was like, huh? No, okay, huh. And then she said she hoped that James takes time off. Yes, they both have to take time off from social media.
I hope that James takes a time out too, and that he addresses things within himself. and understands the power that he has, because this power that we have here on this platform to change lives.
And I will be doing the same too, because this situation has really got me fucked up. Yeah, I wanted to do some edits and I couldn't because of the way I was feeling about the situation. It has brought kind of a depressing atmosphere cloud in the social media right now, and I cannot, it's too much. So yeah, there were things she said in that video that just I was like, wow, she should be living in a whole different reality, and she's really ignorant, not in a bad way, but she's really ignorant about this society today, because she should have known better. So I want to say my sympathy and empathy goes to James Charles and also to Tati. I love you, Tati Westbrook. I love you both so much, and I know you guys can never be friends again like you were, but if you can be cordial, that would be amazing. And then there is a part where she said, she said that now that he was approaching 20, he has a house, he has all this adult stuff, she wanted him to grow up and start becoming an adult. So that's why she did what she did. And I was like, huh? Wow, way to speed up the process, girl. Yeah, so in her mind, she had valid reasons, and saying that she has even more in her vault of ammunitions against him, that's, yeah. So I'm sure the news outlets are like, oh wow, you mean he's even worse than what we are seeing right now? Girl, honey, if people thought he was manipulating people and forcing people, trying to change their sexuality, now they will feel that he's tying them in the bed, all chained up, and turning them gay, like literally. So I'm like, girl, who is your friend? They should tell you to stop. Like, you have to stop, because it's too much. You have to stop, please. And that video is over 10 million already views. What does that say? So I'm happy that she's taking the time away, and I hope that they all find peace somehow. But yeah, this friendship, it's like this. If I snaps. So if I take this and crash it, it's gone. That's the friendship. The friendship is over. It really is. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Please let me know what you think about this situation in the comments below. I'm from Saudi and Upstairs Studios. Bye guys. And this would be my last video about this James Charles and Tati Westbrook saga. Love you guys. And please, if you have friends and you know their secrets, no matter what happens, keep it. They confided in you at a great time. Always hold on to those great times, because life is too short. Life is too short. You don't know what when you're being disgraced, it's a feeling you'd never want to go through. It's like someone coming out of the closet without them even ready to come out of the closet. And I have seen friends that have gone through that situation. I never had the opportunity because I was a baby and they were already beating me that I'm an abomination from birth. So I never had the opportunity to actually know what it's like to be in the closet. I was just beaten up every time and seen as someone that should never have existed. So it was like I was ashamed from the beginning. So you can imagine living that way for a very long time, until I said to myself, you know what, these people have hated me from the onset, from the day I was born. So I called myself all those names: abomination, faggot, scum of the earth, you're not meant to be here, you're alien, you're disgusting, you're nasty, you're ill, you're throw up, you're what gorilla is this from the cage, and all that. I've been called so many names, bastard, even for my biological father and stuff like that. And then I called myself all those names, looked in the mirror, called myself those names, accepted each and every one of those names, and do you know what I did? I loved myself even more. And after that, everything changed in my head, the way I saw things. I was like, I'm a walking corpse, so let's go. So I'm just saying this to you guys so you know that I am saying this because I know what it feels like to be disgraced all your life. This is just a situation. So you can imagine, if you've been disgraced all your life, you can fully understand what it's like and what this kid is going through. Yeah, I know he has a strong face, but deep down, mentally, he's not in the right place. So I just hope he doesn't do anything drastic. I'm worried. And I love you guys so much, and I had to speak slowly so you guys can actually understand what I'm saying. And from Saudi and Dawson Studios, just go out there and spread love, okay? I love you guys so much, and it's always my pleasure doing these videos, but not this one. This video, not my pleasure. I just wanted you guys to see things from all sides, okay? Bye, guys.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all,
You know that I'm brutally honest on my channel. I am always keeping it real. Has it gotten me in trouble before? Absolutely. Whether it's a makeup review, a conversation about someone else, or any part of drama, or anything that I've ever been in the past, I have been very outspoken. And sometimes I've spoken too much. And I think that this week was definitely one of those scenarios. Now, most of you have seen some brutal tweets that I sent out last week. A lot of you have seen the vicious text messages that I sent, and I want to let you understand something. Because I said those things, that does not equal me hating James Charles. He has been in my life for a few years now. Are we the best of friends? No. But we had a real connection. I loved and cared about him, and I definitely think I mishandled our friendship. This isn't funny. This is our real lives, and I inserted myself into something publicly that I shouldn't have. And I think that I need to let you guys know where I'm at today and where I've been this entire year, okay? I am in an amazing place. I'm in a beautiful relationship. My business is amazing. My family is mainly healthy besides my mom. My dogs are healthy. I have amazing employees. I have a good group of people around me, and I think sometimes we slip into our old ways. But what I should have done is vented all my feelings to James. And I know that Tati got to do that. She had private conversations with him. I didn't do that. I should have been mature enough to say, hey, I love and care about you. I've heard X, Y, and Z about you. I've seen some things I didn't like. Here's my feelings. But guess what? I didn't. And that was my first mistake. James Charles' brother, Ian, I sent a very mean tweet to him when I fully didn't understand what he was even referring to. And that's the problem with the internet. We take things personally. We're selfish people. We see things and you just think, oh, that's about me. Because you already had a situation with someone, so you just think that that's about me. And Ian's tweet wasn't about anything that was going on. It was about something personal. And I made it way more personal, and I hurt him with what I said. So Ian, I just want to let you know I am so sorry for ever sending that tweet. If I could take it back, I would. And I did not understand what I was doing in that moment. I was fueled by sadness, by anger. I felt like I was being let down by someone, and I hit send. And I knew it was going to be hurtful to James, and I didn't really think about how you would feel, and I am so sorry. So moving forward, I want to let you guys know something. I'm done. I am done with the tea, with the drama, and I don't want to be involved in anyone's situations anymore. This was a huge wake-up call to reel me in. And I will be back soon. I'm going to take, a little bit of mental vacation because I think we all need one.